Welcome to the Mosinee Rec Center. Thursday night high school hockey will be underway in just a moment. It's the Mosinee Indians and the Tomahawk Hatchets. Hi everybody, I'm Chris Conley. We're getting underway late because it was Parents' Night. Parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents all introduced, and we're going to drop the puck 20 to 25 minutes a little later than scheduled. Should be a nifty game. Tomahawk has been good for the last couple of years. They come in with a flashy 9-2 record. They are 4-0 in Great Northern Conference play. Mosinee will need a win tonight to keep themselves above 500. They're 5-5 and 2-1 in league play. A win tonight would really be a feather in the cap so far this season for the Mosinee Indians.
The Tomahawk Hatchets, the Mosinee Indians, and the WIAA.
Sportsmanship announcement being given to what's really a full crowd here tonight. Again, all the parents are out in force. Mosinee's got a big student section and their pep band here as well.
For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance,
Tomahawk will wear the dark sweaters, dark breezers, white logo on the front. Mosinee Indians are in the white sweaters with purple breezers and the purple M across the front.
the referees for tonight's game are Tim Hockin and Jim
The
Brown.
JV game before we came on air was so thrilling that it is worth noting. Game was tied 1-1 down to the final 90 seconds. Mosinee's JV went on the power play, so they're trying to pull out a win and break a 1-1 tie, and it was Tomahawk that won it with a short-handed goal with 36 seconds left. So Tomahawk in the JV, 2-1. Starting lineups being introduced now. That's Hudson Seymour, the Tomahawk goalkeeper. Both of Tomahawk's varsity goalkeepers are juniors. So Tomahawk figures to get good play between the pipes for the next couple of seasons.
And at forward, number 22, Brent Stromberg.
Jet Riley, Rex Riley, Jonah Dickens,
And now the starting lineups.
Jake Albert, and Michael Sandemson.
In goal, number 60, Charlie Mahalski.
Charlie Mahalski will start between the pipes for the Indians.
At defense, number 3, Evan Witt. At defense,
Two starting defensemen being introduced, Evan Gwitt and Isaac Lewins.
At forward, number 46, Evan Karst.
Starting line for Mosinee, there's Evan Karst, he's a senior.
Colton Felstead.
Colton Felstead, another senior.
And at forward, number 6, Tyler Barr.
And Tyler Bars.
The Indians.
Bars, one of the captains, senior offensive line.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask if you are able.
From the Mosinee Recreation Center, the crowd comes to its feet for the national anthem.
National anthem.
Both teams will suit up 15 skaters tonight. We'll drop the puck between the Hatchets and Indians when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Teams gathering in front of their respective nets, just about ready to go. Again, late start because of Parents' Night here in Mosinee. I'm Chris Conley, wishing you a Happy New Year. Glad you're with us for more high school sports on Zaleski. Hockey tonight's brought to you by Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more online at nicolaybank.com. Tomahawk really solidifies their spot at the top of the table in the Great Northern Conference with a win tonight. Mosinee could move to 3-1 in league play. Jet Riley and Colton Falstead meet at the center circle. And we're underway. You know, I can remember years ago when the Tomahawk hockey program wasn't good. They've been good for the last couple of seasons now. They've built on their success over the last few years. Mosinee ahead, stick checked from behind. A nice defensive play from Jet Riley, denying Tyler Bars. I've seen Mosinee twice this year in Marathon Cup play from late 2025. Again, Mosinee, to me, just figures to be around a 500, maybe a little bit better club. Are they capable of pulling off the upset on home ice tonight? Absolutely. Bad pass along the near side. Mosinee's trying to take it back between the blue lines. Nope, Tomahawk is onside. Landon Seymour absorbs a hard hit from behind the boards. Tomahawk cannot hold the zone in. Mosinee along the near side. Reed Butala. Mosinee back to the blue line. Holds it in, flick towards the goal. Traffic in front, and at the last minute knocked aside. I don't think Hudson Seymour saw that. Seymour looked like he was screened until the last second. Tomahawk counterattacking. Bo Stromberg, he's onside. Tomahawk's got a lot of seniors. This seems like their year if they're going to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special 50-50 raffle tonight.
Icing. Tomahawk will get an offensive zone faceoff.
Greg Jensen, who's been a coach at the high school for football, hockey, and just a stalwart.
Colton Falstead will take the draw against Jonah Dickens for the Hatchets.
Many medical bills. The proceeds from tonight's 50-50 raffle
played from behind the net.
In his recovery. So please get your 50-50 raffle.
Tomahawk does not have numbers here, but pushing the issue regardless is Jet Riley, all the way around the boards, but not in. Mosinee comes away with it. Tomahawk's got three men back on the backhand, wide of the near side post. Put on by Evan Karst. Fighting for the puck in the corner. Indians come away with it. Mosinee player off his skates behind the net. Still, Tomahawks unable to secure the puck. It's out of the zone. I'm going to say that Tomahawk was offside. Landon Seymour tried to gather that puck and then tried to put it down on the ice. Tomahawk gets a face-off just outside of the blue line. Hockey is brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. from the far side. That's wide of the far side post. Cranked up by Oliver Childers. Childers, one of the few juniors whose names that we've called so far for the Hatchets. Again, Hatchets with a lot of seniors on this roster. At number 1 line for Tomahawk, all seniors. Mosinee player loses the lumber. Quickly picked up by Hunter Fletcher. Tried to move that forward, unable to corral it was Tyler Bars for the Indians. Big hit right in front of the student section, and the students respond. Tomahawk 2-on-2 the other way, stopping, waiting for a trailer that was deflected by Hunter Fletcher. And a Mosinee player is injured and down on the ice. We're going to stop play here in just a moment. Yes, we are. Mosinee player is holding his head and unable to get back up to his skates. That's Isaac Lewins, a junior defenseman. Lewins is up now and is slowly wobbling towards the bench. Ben Backman will come onto the ice for the Indians. Valley Communities Credit Union says for 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured, NCUA. Tomahawks offside. Mosinee will get new skaters on. We'll come back down to the other end where the Indians will have an offensive zone face-off. Mosinee holds in on the near side. Now goes cross ice. This is a long but skinny rink at the Mosinee Recreation Center. Mosinee tried to center, but too much traffic in front. I think that was Cameron Kuklinski who was down between the circles. Mosinee's holding their own with a really good Tomahawk team as we go to the middle stages of period number 1. No score. Tomahawks onside. Landon Seymour's battling. Now he got a scrum there. Wow, that Mosinee player threw the elbow, and the Tomahawk player tried to retaliate. Shot on goal, save. Physical in the corner. Jake Albert on goal. Charlie Milkowski with the save. Keeps us at 0-0. Jonah Dickens to take the draw for the Hatchets. Another big hit in that far corner. Mosinee's got a one-on-one shot wide. Tyler Bars put that on. Bars, I think, would like to have that back. Counter-attacking shot, save. Jonah Dickens denied by Charlie Milkowski. Good back and forth high school hockey here. New skaters on for both teams. Hunter Fletcher to take the draw against Bo Stromberg. Tomahawk has to clear. Hatchets are onside. That dribbles onto the goal and reaching out and covering it up is Charlie Milkowski. Milkowski's a junior. The other keep down at the other side is a sophomore, Hudson Seymour. Neither one's let anyone pass them so far. Our hockey coverage tonight is brought to you by the Heffernan Learning Center. When school feels overwhelming, families need support they can trust. Heffernan Learning Center provides personalized academic tutoring and skill development to help students feel confident, capable, and supported. Learn more at HeffernanLearningCenter.com. All one word, HeffernanLearningCenter.com. Mosinee's got an offensive zone face-off to the left of the cage. Colton Felstead with the flowing golden locks below his helmet will take the draw. Worth the price of admission alone, there will be no refunds. Tomahawk 3-on-2. They've got numbers. They're offside. In the center of the ice looked like Jet Riley was in early. Riley, the sophomore, had to hold up but couldn't. Played nothing but 5-on-5 hockey so far tonight. It's going to be off goal. That'll be icing. Tomahawk will get an offensive zone faceoff. Mosinee is usually one of the colder rinks that we do games from. Nope, from our perch right above the red line, we've actually got some heat from the overhead pipes. We appreciate that. Raining outside, likely to change over to some snow by tomorrow morning. Some people in Mosinee, the old timers, might remember in the early 70s when this was an open wall barn. Got a penalty coming up. Tomahawks going on the power play in this scoreless game. Tyler Bars is off for a slash. Two-minute minor at 6:51 will put Tomahawk on the power play.
Postgame minor penalty to number 6, Tyler Bars, 2 minutes for tripping.
Officially announced to the crowd here is a tripping 2-minute minor. Out of the zone. Almost turned over deep in their own end. Tomahawk with a man advantage skates forward. Fast skating from Brendan Lamer. He's a junior. Back out to the blue line. Now to the near side boards, Jake Albert. Tomahawk tries to create from behind the net, now down between the circles, pushed towards the goal and wide by Jonah Dickens. Tomahawk again looking to create from behind the net. 1:15 left in the man advantage. Turned over, Indians send it down the ice. All Roads Real Estate in Mosinee brings you a great blend of experience and knowledge with local realtors who support this community, schools, and programs. Buying, selling, renting, or commercial, All Roads Real Estate will lead you home. Under a minute to go in the man advantage. Back between the circles, a lot of traffic, banged wide. Jonah Dickens put a second shot on goal in this power play. From close range, trying to backhand it was Jet Riley. Was hoping that someone was there on the near post. No one was. Tomahawk skates in, now circles back. Jonah Dickens. Cross ice to the far side boards, just outside the circle. Shot that was deflected wide. Brendan Lammer. 30 seconds left in the man advantage. We've got a whistle. The net has come loose. Going to have to reset the net. Both teams use the opportunity to get new skaters on for the final 23 seconds of the Tomahawk power play. Tomahawk holds the zone on the far side boards. Landon Seymour circles back. Pass deflected and out of the zone. Didn't reach Oliver Childers. Both teams are back at full strength. Hit there right in front of the scorer's table. Tyler Bars, just out of the penalty box, took the worst of that collision. Bars is no worse for wear, without numbers, still fighting for the puck. Into the skates of one of the Tomahawk players and into the corner. Caden Reichert couldn't control it. Tomahawks generated more chances, some of that because they had the 5-on-4. Mosinee's got to keep this a low-scoring game. Again, we're at 0-0 now. But Mosinee's got to stay within striking range till they find their offensive mojo. Here's Jet Riley. Riley tried to leave it, thought he had a trailer, was a little bit too far behind the puck. Thought that Breck Stromberg, a freshman who's on the ice, was closing on it, and he was not. Mosinee turns it over at the blue line, but Tomahawk cannot hold the zone. Tomahawk is onside. Towards the center, shot, pad save. Jonah Dickens turned away by Charlie Milkowski. Milkowski between the pipes has been up to the job so far for the Indians. Shot there from the near side, bounced off the pads, came loose, but it's harmless in the corner and now out of the rink. Full change for Mosinee, partial change for Tomahawk. Bo Stromberg will take the draw for the Hatchets. From behind the net, had a man in front, tried to backhand. It was Caden Reichert. Reichert couldn't quite control the puck. It's going to be a difficult chance because it was coming to the backhand side of his stick, but right outside the crease. Shot there, tough angle, nothing doing for Bo Stromberg, and covered up by the goalie there. And again, the net to our left has come loose, so that'll lead to a stoppage in play. Both teams will bring new lines out too. Four players battling, and some of the elbows are jabbing there along the near side boards there. Big hit, too. Tomahawk holds the zone, slap towards the net and wide from Jonah Dickens. Bounced off the back boards and came back in front, and Charlie Milkowski covers it up. Mosinee is locked in battle with the first place team in the Great Northern Conference, and they're holding their own 0-0, 5:36 officially to play in the first period. Mosinee onside. Big hit, open ice. That Mosinee player is injured. There's no penalty there, but took a hard hit and went spinning to the ice. The crowd here sees the severity of the hit and was hoping for a penalty. It is not to be. Colton Felstead is the injured player, and because they stopped play, Felstead's being told that he's got to come off the ice. It was an injury stoppage, so Felstead is off. Ben Bachman, another senior, comes on. Tomahawks onside. Tried to leave it back. It came loose in front for a moment, then it was cleared away by Isaac Lewins of the Indians. Tomahawks onside again, along the near side board. Stopping is Jet Riley. Flicked on goal by Rex Riley and well wide of the far side post. Double Riley's, Jet and Rex. Counter-attacking the other way, and a save from Hudson Seymour. Seymour had not been busy down to our right for a while. Tomahawk back in their defensive end. Mosinee fights for the puck along the near side boards, comes out. Tomahawk's got a defenseman there behind the net. Four minutes to play in a scoreless first period. Tomahawks onside. Jonah Dickens held up just long enough. Tomahawks got it, sweeping towards the net, popped up, trying to put that down on the ice was Jet Riley, and then Riley collides with the goalkeeper. The net is loose and the whistle sounds. Jonah Dickens triggered the action. The puck popped up in the air. Jet Riley tried to catch it with his glove and put it down right in front of the goal and could not convert. Jet Riley will take the draw on the offensive end. Mosinee ahead, chasing is Evan Karst. Karst is a senior. Along the near side boards, fast skating Jonah Dickens. Dickens is bumped and lost control of the puck. It hit the backside of the net and then went behind. 3 minutes to go in the period. While Mosinee had a 2-on-1, if they could have flicked the puck forward to Colton Falstead, who was injured a moment ago, back on the ice now. Tomahawk, the other end, shot, pad, save, and then lunging forward and covering up is Charlie Mulkowski. Jet Riley put that on. Mulkowski's played well in the first period for sure. Bo Stromberg takes the draw for the Hatchets. Mosinee flicks the puck out. Tomahawk has their two defensemen back. Tomahawk plays to the corner but do not have numbers there. Penalty coming up against Tomahawk. Mosinee player knocked off his skates. I believe it is the Indians who are going to go on the power play here in the late stages of the first period. And some jawing afterwards too. Caden Reichert of the Tomahawks is off. At 14:36. It's an elbow, and we have seen a lot of elbows fly when the puck's been up against the boards here. Tomahawk short-handed. Tomahawk player taken down. Tomahawk fans to our left looking for a penalty that's not to be. 2 minutes to go in the period, 1:35 left in the Mosinee power play. Here come the Indians. Onside, shot wide of the far side post. Popped up all the way down the ice. 1:15 left in the man advantage. Then we'll be at even strength for about 20 seconds if Tomahawk can kill this off. All the way around the yellow ribbon from the far side to the near side. Tomahawk's got a one-on-one short-handed. Good defensive play there. Spencer Lemke, senior, got himself tangled up with Jet Riley, so no short-handed opportunity. 45 seconds left in the man advantage. Shot, score! I believe that'll be Rex Riley's goal. We'll wait for the official scoring information, but Mosinee, the underdog, gets a power play goal and will play from in front at 15:55, late in the first period. That's going to be Tyler Barr's goal. Tyler Barr's, I believe, that'll be announced to the crowd shortly.
Mosinee power play goal scored by number 47, Spencer Lemke.
Spencer Lemke's goal. Barr's will get an assist.
6, Tyler Barr's, and number 9, Cam Kuklinski. That's Lemke from Barr's and Kuklinski on the power play.
Tyler Barr's, I thought, was the goal scorer because he had the bigger celebration. Climbed right up on top of the boards and celebrated in front of the student section, but it was his teammate Spencer Lemke who scored the goal. Tomahawk coming back the other way, hits the post and goes in. Tomahawk, just like that, has equalized. Boy, that was a short-lived lead for Mosinee. Mosinee scores on the power play at 15:55 and then at 16:28. Tomahawk evens things up at one apiece.
Tomahawk goal scored by number 14, Landon Seymour. Unassisted. It's Seymour, unassisted.
Landon Seymour, senior, unassisted goal. So scoreless for almost all of the first period, and then bang, bang, 2 late goals. We're going to drop the puck here, and then the final seconds will melt away, and we'll go to our first intermission. Tied 1-1. Entertaining hockey so far tonight. Horns about to sound, and the first intermission will be upon us. Mosinee 1, Tomahawk 1. Spencer Lemke for the Indians. Landon Seymour for the Hatchets. Give you our first period statistics when we come back. Tied 1 apiece between Mosinee and Tomahawk. This is high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
We are only at our first intermission. Tonight's hockey match got underway about 20 minutes late because it was parents' night. So the parents for the varsity and the JV here in Mosinee were all called out and saluted with their kids on the ice. You would have thought late stages of the first period that we would go to the first intermission tied 0-0. And instead both teams tallied late goals. On the power play, Spencer Lemke for Mosinee from Tyler Barr made it 1-0 at 15:55, so late in the first period. And then with both teams back at full strength, Landon Seymour lit the lamp unassisted for Tomahawk at 16:28. So Mosinee's lead was only for about 30 seconds, and here we are tied 1-1. Tomahawk has outshot Mosinee in the first period 10-5. So 9 saves for Charlie Milkowski, 4 saves for Hudson Seymour. Mosinee is 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. Tomahawk gave up their goal while Caden Reichert was in the penalty box for a 2-minute minor for elbowing. Again, Tomahawk has generated more chances, and they're the team that's accomplished more so far this season. Tomahawk's laced them up 11 times and has 9 wins, and they have not lost at all in the Great Northern Conference. It's funny how the Great Northern has changed over the years. When I started doing high school hockey games, we're doing them on the radio, Antigo was one of the elite teams in the Great Northern. Their program has not quite been at that level. Mosinee was one of those teams bubbling below in the middle of the pack. They still are so far this season. Tomahawk used to be near the bottom. Tomahawk has played very competitive hockey for the last couple of seasons and looks really good this year. I'll tell you, just from my eyes, this is my first time seeing Tomahawk in person, Jonah Dickens may be the fastest skater on the ice. And Tomahawk has an interesting mix of fast skating kids like Dickens and big bruising kids. Jake Albert is 200 pounds, Rex Riley is a 200-pounder too, and Teddy Fredrickson, only a sophomore, checks in at 220, so he's a big refrigerator. He's an ice block when he's on the rink. Teams will be back out onto the ice to get the second period underway when we come back. Tomahawk and Mosinee are tied 1-1. This is Thursday night high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mitten's is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
The horn just sounded a moment ago to bring our officiating crew back onto the ice. The Zamboni is done with its work, and the second period will be underway in just a moment. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. I'm Chris Conley. My first Zaleski Sports broadcast of 2026. And we got a lot of work coming up. I'll be over at the D.C. Everest Fieldhouse tomorrow night for boys basketball, D.C. Everest against Wisconsin Rapids. Both the Red Raiders and Evergreens, part of our Zaleski Sports family of schools. Do I see that the Everest boys are on a 4-game winning streak to start the new year? That'll be tomorrow, a 7:15 tip, one of our many Friday night basketball and hockey games on Zaleski Sports. I know next week I'll be catching up with the Everest hockey team for the first time in a while. They'll play Lakeland next Tuesday. Be high above the Olympic-size ice at the Green Heck Turner Community Center. Much warmer than here at the Mosinee Recreation Center. See if we can get a second horn, get these teams out to get our second period underway. The first period decided nothing. Tied 1 apiece. Mosinee's coming out from their locker room right onto the bench. They'll put their starting skaters and goalkeeper onto the ice. Charlie Milkowski will now defend the net to our right. Hatchets are on. There's Hudson Seymour taking his spot. The net to our left. If anything, the rink here is still a little soupy from the Zamboni. We're not going to wait. We're going to get underway right away. Jet Riley against Colton Falstead. Second period to begin, tied 1 apiece. And period number 2 is underway. Indians along the far side flick towards the goal, off the glove, and a save. So Mosinee gets an early look at the net. They did in the first period, too. Falstead was fighting for it, lost it. No numbers here for Jet Riley. Riley's going to push the issue anyway. Went off the stick, and that may have grazed the far side post. So both teams get an early look. First trip down the ice for both sides here in period number 2. Tomahawks are onside. Down towards the near side post. Pretty solid defense against Jet Riley. In the near side corner. Now to the far side. From behind the net. Tomahawks looking to feed the slot. Didn't have anyone there though. Stick checked away. Out of the zone. That deflected off one of the Mosinee players and went out of play. So we've got a stoppage here. A minute in, both teams get early looks. Face-off will be just outside the Tomahawk blue line. Just like that, that puck pops into the Tomahawk bench. Face-off now will come in the Tomahawk offensive zone. A lot of traffic there. Shot saved by Milkowski. Tomahawk holds this zone in, far side boards. Tomahawk still has it to the near side. Bo Stromberg overskated the puck, and now the Hatchets have to clear. Bouncing puck from the far side, dribbled onto the net and sticked aside by Charlie Milkowski. And had a player in front. Mosinee and Tomahawk player both tank out the worst of it. Mosinee flutters the puck cross ice. Tomahawk has it. 13.5 to go, second period. Even Steven hockey match so far tonight. Mosinee takes it away. They do not have numbers, but pushing it up the ice is Koklinski. Put on goal, save. Hudson Seymour, the sophomore, lunges out and covers it up. Seymour between the pipes is a big specimen. 210 pounds, 6'2". Not a lot of nets open when Hudson Seymour's there. Colton Falstad takes the draw for the Indians, but Tomahawk wins it. Shot there, hits the post and goes in. Jonah Dickens gives Tomahawk its first lead of the night. Dickens at 3:56 of the second period. Tomahawk 2-1. See if there's an assist awarded there. There may not be. Tomahawk's got 2 even strength goals to take the lead.
Tomahawk goal. Scorer number 7, Jonah Dickens, assist to number 14, Landon Seymour.
Landon Seymour will get an assist, so Seymour's got a goal and a helper so far tonight. And just like that, a penalty's been called. Tomahawk's got the lead and is about to go back on the power play. Reed Butala comes off for Mosinee. All right, dangerous time now. Mosinee absolutely needs this penalty.
Mosinee minor penalty to number 11, Reed Butala, 2 minutes for tripping.
Just announced to the crowd, 2-minute minor for tripping. Tomahawk with a chance to take control of this game right now. Flick from short range, pad saved by Milkowski. Milkowski's playing with no margin for error right now. Tomahawk onside. Just scored the goal a minute ago. Jonah Dickens circles back. Dickens' shot there, that was deflected off someone's stick and then went off the pads of Milkowski. Mosinee clears it down. 30 seconds down in the Mosinee penalty kill. A gotta-have penalty kill for the Indians. That sticked aside too. Jonah Dickens carried it in. Got a whistle here. Got a penalty coming up against Tomahawk, so we're going to skate 4-on-4 now. Rex Riley will go off. At 5:08, we'll skate 4-on-4, then Mosinee will have a power play for about a minute.
Tomahawk minor penalty to number 6, Rex Riley. 2 minutes for interference.
2-minute interference minor. Boy, that 2-minute minor, if Tomahawk really wanted to take control of this game, came at the wrong time. Icing 4-on-4 will come back the other way. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for Mosinee. 4-on-4 for 45 seconds. Then a Mosinee power play. Mosinee's one goal so far tonight came when they were skating with a man advantage. Charlie's Hardware says from home projects, home repair, sporting goods, rental services, and automotive, no matter what you need, turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you've got work to do. Tomahawk coming back. 4-on-4 to the wing. Good stick handling, and did the goal come loose? I'm not sure if we've got a goal here. No goal. No goal. The Tomahawk player was off his skates, hit the far side post. This is not going to be a goal. There is going to be a penalty called on one of the Mosinee players. Spencer Lemke will go off. We stay at 2-1. Spencer Lemke to the penalty box. Penalty boxes are crowded right now. Tomahawk will skate 4-on-3 for 27 seconds.
Mosinee minor penalty to number 47, Spencer Lemke, 2 minutes for roughing.
2-minute roughing penalty. So here we are, a lot of real estate available on the ice. Skating 4-on-3. Goes to the corner. Sent down the ice. All right, Mosinee's going to get a player back. It's 4-on-4 hockey now. And then it will be Tomahawk who will skate with a man advantage after this 4-on-4 period for another 30 seconds. Tomahawk will have about 45 seconds there. Mosinee player is off his skates, lunging forward. We're still able to make contact with the puck. Not a lot of contact. And a save. Evan Karst. 20 seconds of 4-on-4 remaining, and Tomahawk pushes the puck down the ice. Got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Left for a trailer, trying to give it back was Cole Peterson. Didn't quite work out. Tomahawk is back to full strength. They skate 5-on-4 for another 40 seconds. Tomahawk got caught on a change there. Didn't realize the puck was right in front of their bench. Tomahawk's Jonah Dickens was wiped out from behind. No penalty. Mosinee sends it down the ice. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Tomahawk final rush here before we go back to 5-on-5. Shot wide and the goalie was beat. Mulkowski went down early and left the far side post open. Now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 9 minutes to go in the period. Tomahawk tries to center it. Went between two of the Hatchets players and out of the zone. Hockey Tonight's brought to you by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online, newtonelec.com, newtonelec.com. While the net is reset, Mosinee gets new players out. For a period, we were skating 4-on-3. Now we're back 5-on-5, both teams at full strength. Tomahawk takes the offensive zone draw. Mosinee can't afford any mistakes here in their defensive end. Cross ice, a little bit too long. Mosinee retreats to near the red line. Mosinee on a partial change. Two-on-2 coming back. Indians are onside. Shot. It's off the glove. Reed Brutala put it on. Hudson Seymour was not clean on that chance. Mosinee didn't have anyone else on mop-up duty. Middle stages, second period. Started the period tied 1-1. Jonah Dickens at even strength gave Tomahawk the 2-1 lead they enjoy right now. Far side board sent behind the net. Shot there, tough angle, wide from the far side post. Near side boards, wide of the far side. Cross ice pass. Mosinee's got a little room to operate. Jet Riley. Mosinee defense closed in quickly. Tomahawk has generated more scoring chances than the Indians, which is why Mosinee's really got to keep this at a one-goal game. Tomahawks got to rush the length of the ice. Their best skater, Jonah Dickens, had it for a moment. Tried to get that ahead to Cole Peterson. Puck's loose. Hit there, play on. Tomahawk player lost the lumber. Braden Lamer's got it. Under 6 to play in the period. Saved by Charlie Milkowski of the Indians. Both teams will get new lines out there. Very physical behind the boards and now in the far corner. Tomahawk player got wiped out near the net. Bo Stromberg is back on his skates quickly. Penalty coming up. Mosinee's going on the power play, trailing by a goal. Big opportunity for the Indians here late in the second period. Bo Stromberg, hard to miss him. He's 6'3". He's off the ice now. Opportunity knocks for the Indians. Penalties at 11:30 of the second period.
Tomahawk minor penalty to number 9, Bo Stromberg. 2 minutes for hooking.
2-minute hooking minor. Mosinee looking for the equalizer. They've just turned it over. Rushing along the far side, short-handed, look wide. Carried all the way down by Jet Riley. Mosinee trying to get this power play organized. Got a whistle here. Penalty coming up, and it's on the Indians. So just like that, the power play evaporates. Cameron Kuklinski comes off. Four on four now.
Postgame minor penalty number 9, and 2 minutes for tripping.
Tripping minor. Tomahawk will have a man advantage for about 30 seconds after this 4-on-4, which will last for another minute 5. Four and a half to go till second intermission. There's only been one goal here in the second period. It belongs to Jonah Dickens, and it's given Tomahawk a 2-1 lead. .35 seconds left, 4-on-4. That was on goal, pad save. Milkowski goes down low for a save. Icing, we're going back for an offensive zone face-off for the Hatchets. Hatchets go back and retrieve the puck. Pass is tipped, no icing. 10 seconds left in 4-on-4 hockey. Then Tomahawk will have a man advantage. Mosinee coming back there onside. Reed Butala to the wing, tries to get that cross ice. Now Tomahawk's back at full strength, blasted towards the goal. Spencer Lemke went off the blocker and went out of play. Well, Mosinee sure can't fall further behind. 3.5 minutes left, late second period. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service is where you'll get your car done right. Oil changes, new tires, brakes, engine trouble, and more. look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Well, I mean, whatever happens over the next 3.5 minutes in this period, tonight's game is going to be decided in period number 3. Tomahawks onside. Leaves it back along the far side boards. Power play is about to expire here. 10 seconds left. Shot there wide. A lot of traffic in front. Went high over the crossbar. Rex Riley in the corner. Tough angle. Milkowski lunges out and covers it up, and we're back to 5-on-5. Student section cheers the efforts of Charlie Milkowski, their junior goalie. Colton. Mosinee's got players back. Tomahawk does not have numbers. Shot there. Jonah Dickens. Glove save. Coming down to the final 2 minutes of the period. Tomahawk will play this to the corner. Can Jet Riley create from there? Riley's quickly bottled up by Falstad, who wrestled him to the ice. Play on. Tomahawk retreats, got the puck between the blue lines. Ahead to Jonah Dickens. Dickens onside, got a trailer, tried to feed that to Jet Riley, and kicked away by Charlie Milkowski. Milkowski used all of his frame to get that puck away from the near side post. 90 seconds left in the period. Cross ice, traffic, stick to side. Wave off icing, that went off the Tomahawk player along the far side boards. One minute left in the period. Mosinee's got a chance, looking for the equalizer. Shot, penalty anyway, and it's a score! Mosinee has tied it up. Reed Butala. Butala was hooked from behind, and it doesn't matter. Mosinee with a late goal here in the second period at even strength, and we're tied. So suddenly this game looks different in the late stages of the second period. Mosinee gets the equalizer that they've been fighting for a long time.
Goal scored by number 11, Reed Butala. Assistant number 9, Cam Kuklinski, and then number 12.
Cameron Kuklinski, coach's kid, gets the assist. Offensive zone face-off for the Hatchets to the left of the cage. 30 seconds left in the period. Shot there, a lot of traffic high over the crossbar. Braden Lamer. Rex Riley holds the zone, 10 seconds left in the period. Now to the corner, that's going to do it. Well, a late save. A late save at the horn for Charlie Milkowski. Well, strap on your helmets for what's going to be an exciting third period. We have reached the second intermission, and we're tied 2-2. Back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. Treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
Welcome back to the Mosinee Rec Center. We're at the second intermission, and Mosinee and Tomahawk are tangled up in a good one, tied 2-2. 1-1 at the end of the first period. Jonah Dickens gave Tomahawk their first lead at 3:56 of the second, with a helper from Landon Seymour, 2-1 at even strength. Mosinee had to fight for nearly 12 and a half minutes for the equalizer. They got one when Reed Butala broke free at the blue line. He was hooked from behind. The penalty was going to be called, and he scored anyway. Butala from Cameron Kuklinski to tie the game at 16:06 of the second period, and that's 2-2 where we are right now. Tomahawk outshot Mosinee in the second period, 17-7. Tomahawk's goalie Hudson Seymour has 10 saves through 2 periods. Cameron Bukowski has been the busier of the 2 goalkeepers, 25 saves, including 16 stops there in the second period. Hockey Tonight's brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Like these players bring their best to the rink, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. The third period's going to be decisive tonight. We'll get the teams back out onto the ice when we come right back. Thursday night, high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff, because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
I'm Chris Conley. Welcome back to the Mosinee Rec Center. Parents' night for the Mosinee hockey team, so we got underway late, which is why we still have a full period of hockey to decide this one. Tell you this, the next goal scorer sets themselves up for hero status tonight. Tied 1-1 at the end of the first period. Jonah Dickens gave Tomahawk the lead, 3:56 of the second, 2-1. Reed Brutala tied it late in the second period at 16:06, 2-2 tied right now. Both of the goals in the second period coming at even strength. All right, the ice had been resurfaced. Let's see if we get the teams out of the locker rooms a little bit early. That would always be appreciated. As again, tonight's game got underway late and will be finishing a little late. Certainly you would agree with me that there are overtime possibilities this evening too, aren't there? Of course there are. For the night so far, Tomahawk has outshot Mosinee 27-12. But the Indians have hung in there, made the most of their scoring opportunities. A lot of times when the stats are lopsided, sometimes the score kind of tilts towards the team that has all of those advantages in the third period. Not to say for sure that's what's going to happen tonight, but a lot of hockey matches unfold like that, especially at the high school level. Where one team's generating more chances, usually that reflects itself on the scoreboard before the night is done. We're only 2/3 of the way through our night right now. Our officiating crew is coming out of their locker room, so the teams will follow shortly. Still got to get the goals into place at each side. Then what figures to be a very exciting third period will get underway. One power play goal tonight, scored by Mosinee back in the first period. Do our officials kind of swallow the whistle? Let this be decided mostly with 5-on-5 hockey in the third period. Well, let's see. Neither team has made their way to the bench yet. Come on, boys, let's get out there. There's Charlie Milkowski for the Indians to our left. Charlie has been rock solid tonight. And there's big Hudson Seymour, the Tomahawk sophomore, taking his spot. 17 minutes of hockey to break a 2-2 tie. We're brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Colton Falstead and Jet Riley to take the opening face-off, as our third period will be underway in just a moment.
While we're waiting for the ice to set up, we have some news on the 50-50 between the two games. We have raised a total of $802 to go towards Coach Jensen's medical recovery. Excellent job, folks. Thank you to Judy Urkuski, who donated some of her winnings back. The rest, I believe we can meet her at an establishment after the game, and maybe she'll buy you a pepper.
Waiting for the ice to dry out here, and then we'll be underway. You can even see some of the ponding on our Zaleski Sports camera. Now I think we're set to go. All right, now we're set. One of our referees just slid the puck into the center circle, so that tells me it's go time. Falstead against Jet Riley for the opening faceoff. Third period begins. Yeah, this is going to be an exciting 17 minutes of hockey. And there's a big crowd here, too. Tomahawks got it in their defensive end, pushing forward. Jonah Dickens. Round the board, shot there from the near sideboard, save in front. Goalie spins around, and Charlie Milkowski saves it. Milkowski lost his stick, too. So Tomahawk with the first scoring opportunity. We're brought to you by Express Employment Professionals. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Their website, expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Puck went into the Mosinee bench. We'll get a restart here in the Tomahawk offensive zone. Fighting for this on the near side boards. Back to the near side boards. Tomahawk has it. Mosinee player just shoved out of the way there. Dickens in front, he hit the post. Goalie's back on his skates, puck's behind the net. Tomahawk almost reestablishes lead. Dickens bidding for his second there. Mosinee on the counterattack. For a moment there, Tyler Bars lost the lumber, picks it up, and Mosinee has just taken the lead. Comes out in front. Mosinee has an early goal here in the third period. Mosinee led 1-0, and now they lead 3-2. 1:16 of the third period. Indians are back in front. Back and forth hockey tonight. Stand by for the scoring information from close range.
Mosinee goal scored by number 47,
Spencer Lemke gets his second goal of the night.
6, Tyler Bars. That's Lemke from Bars.
Tyler Bars gets an assist. So Lemke's had a night, 2 goals and a helper. And now it's Tomahawk that's got to find a goal to get things even. Mosinee's pushing forward again. Four Seasons Heating and Cooling says not too hot, not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenweather for all of your AC and heating needs. Commercial or residential, new units or repair. Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenweather. Penalty against Tomahawk. Bo Stromberg goes to the penalty box. Neither team has built up a lead of more than 1 goal. And that's the opportunity that's in front of Mosinee right now. Penalties at 2:08 of the third period. Tomahawk needs this penalty kill.
Stromberg, 2 minutes for tripping.
Second time that Stromberg will serve out a 2-minute minor tonight. Tomahawk takes it away short-handed, coming back the other way. Their best player scores. Jonah Dickens, a shorty to tie the game up. His second goal of the night. At 2:33 of the third period, Tomahawk comes right back for a tie. What an entertaining hockey game so far. Dickens had one at even strength in the second period, now has a short-handed goal here in the third period.
Tomahawk short-handed goal scored by number 7, Jonah Dickens.
Mosinee's still got a minute and a half on the power play to try and take this lead back. .14 minutes to go in regulation time and 1 minute in the Mosinee 5-on-4 advantage. Tomahawk clears the puck down the ice. Mosinee's still got half of this power play to go. They can't be deflated after giving up the shorthanded goal. Gotta push forward. And Tomahawk clears the puck again. 40 seconds left in the man advantage. Mackey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild has personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body's battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or a wide variety of youth issues. Let Mackey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Mosinee's got time for another rush up the ice. That's a long, too hot pass. Only 15 seconds left in the power play. Mosinee's onside. Butala shot off the blocker. Keeping the near side post closed. Spencer Seymour. Now the power play is over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Tied 3-3. A short-handed goal from Mosinee from Tomahawk got them back to even. A lot of time left in regulation here. Icing. Tomahawk will get an offensive zone faceoff. Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows built to last, and saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Infinity Exteriors, guaranteeing quality you can trust. Mosinee's got a one-on-one coming back the other way. Shot there, glove, save, and was not clean too. Popped out of the glove of Hudson Seymour. Tyler Bars bidding for his second goal of the night. A penalty has just been called. Mosinee goes back on the power play. Rex Riley goes off. So Mosinee with a second power play opportunity tonight gave up a short-handed goal the last time they skated with a man advantage. Can the Indians retake the lead? They led 1-0, but only for 30 seconds back in the first period. They led 3-2, but only for a minute and a half.
Number 6, Rex Riley, 2 minutes for slashing.
Riley off for a 2-minute slashing minor. Mosinee had to hold up. Tyler Bars was in early. Mosinee's offside here. 1:32 left in the Indians' man advantage. Face off from outside the blue line at the far dot. Tomahawk carries this down short-handed again until Landon Seymour was engaged and then gave up the puck. Tomahawk again short-handed. They've scored another shorty. Jet Riley this time. Boy, what's going on here? Back-to-back short-handed goals. Tomahawk retakes the lead. Goals at 5:35 of the third period. Jet Riley short-handed. And it's 4-3 Tomahawk. 2 short-handed goals tonight for the Hatchets. Caden Reichelt actually has been announced as the goal scorer. Caden Reichelt. Caden Reichelt's a senior. Tomahawk again short-handed. Put a look at the net there. Penalty called on Mosinee here, so we're skating 4-on-4 now.
number 5, Colton Felstead, 2 minutes for interference.
Colton Felstead will serve 2 minutes for interference. So it's 4-on-4 hockey now, but Tomahawk has retaken the lead. Tied 2-2 at the start of the period. Mosinee took the lead on a Spencer Lemke goal, and then Tomahawk tallies 2 short-handed goals. Jonah Dickens and Caden Reichelt. Icing, and we're coming back for an offensive zone face-off in Tomahawk's end. An exciting, but in some ways a weird hockey game. Game was tied, and now Tomahawk takes the lead on back-to-back short-handed goals. Turned over again. Holding up for a moment is Jonah Dickens, wide. Off the boards and out of the zone. Dickens again, shot off the blocker and out of play. Still at 4-on-4 for another 31 seconds. Mosinee will get new skaters on the ice. I'll tell you this, Tomahawk has never said die tonight. Gave up a 1-goal lead, trailed by 1. And 2 shorties are the difference right now. Tomahawk almost turned the puck over in their own end. The Hatchets here, shot deflected and out of play. Tomahawk late getting new skaters on. Here we go. Tomahawk is back to full strength. They'll be 5-on-4 for 40 seconds longer. There have been no 2-goal leads in tonight's game. Under 10 in regulation. So Mosinee's got all the time in the world to come up with the equalizer, just they really can't fall further behind. Tomahawk holds in, less than 10 seconds left in the Mosinee penalty kill. Tomahawk shot blasted in front. Milkowski had it bounce off his body. Now we're back to full strength, 5-on-5, 9:15 officially left to play tonight. Tomahawk in their defensive end. Comes away with the puck. We're brought to you by Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan. They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Whistle stops play with 8:38 to play in regulation. Mosinee from their defensive end. Tomahawk cross ice forward. That's a nice pass to Landon Seymour. Tried to lead that for a trailer. Seymour's fighting for it, still has the puck. And then Mosinee finally took it away. Just never had numbers. We've reached the middle stages of the third period. Tomahawk has retaken the lead 4-3, and we've got 8 minutes to go. Tomahawks on a change, 7.5 minutes left in regulation. So soon, the clock will be friendly to the Hatchets, especially if they can add to their 1-goal lead. Tomahawk from behind the net. Can they create now from the far corner? Fighting for it is Bo Stromberg. He's a goal scorer tonight. Beg your pardon. No, he is not. Has an assist. Sorry, Bo. Still time left to change that. Tomahawk blue line down between the circles. Shot that hit the post. Tomahawk could have had that elusive 2-goal lead. Bo Stromberg, who's had a good shift, clanged that off up high. Tomahawk has outscored Mosinee 2-1 here in the third period. Both of them shorthanded. Since going down by a goal, Mosinee has not generated a lot of chances. They've got to do more in the closing 6 minutes tonight. Tomahawks onside, near side, boards Landon Seymour. Seymour tried to center that. Comes out of the zone. Mosinee's got a 2-on-1, goes cross ice, passes a little bit too long for Tyler Bars. Mosinee could not get the puck behind the net. Tomahawks onside. Skating down between the circles, now behind the net and circling around is Jake Albert. Icing. Tomahawk will get an offensive zone face-off. 4:45 left in the game. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this winter. To schedule one, call 715-344-0701. That number again, 715-344-0701. Mosinee cross ice, back to the center, shot there wide, had the goalie beat, that may have hit the far side post, Reed Bertalo. Mosinee's best scoring chance since going down by 1. Icing, Mosinee will have an offensive zone face-off. Mosinee still fights to hold this zone, but Tomahawk has it in the corner. 4 minutes to go in regulation. Tomahawk trying to make this 1-goal lead stand up. Mosinee here, shot, saved. It's in the glove of Hudson Seymour. Can Mosinee find an equalizing goal one more time tonight? Icing, and Mosinee will get another offensive zone faceoff. 3:45 to go in this one. Big faceoff here for Colton Falstad of the Indians. Mosinee wins it, shot, goalie was screened, didn't get through cleanly, deflected off one of the defensemen. Mosinee behind the net, tried to get that out to the blue line and unable to control it was Spencer Lemke. Goes all the way down the ice. No icing. Mosinee's got to push forward. Onside, Butala again, thought about leaving it for a trailer, wasn't quite in the right spot. Shot there, off the blocker and into the corner. Mosinee's got it, back in their defensive end, under 3 minutes to play. Mosinee takes it away, swept towards the goal and wide into the corner. No one was there. Butala tried to get it centered. Tomahawk sends it into the corner. A whistle stops play. Both teams will get new skaters on. 2.5 to go in this one. Tomahawk possesses. Time's getting short. 2 minutes left. Can Mosinee generate one or two more scoring opportunities? Looking to equalize things. Tomahawk has it. Shot from Bo Stromberg was blocked. Tomahawk possessing at a time when Mosinee really needs to control the biscuit. That one slid right through the crease. Wave off icing that went off one of the Tomahawk players. Mosinee gets new skaters on, maybe for a final shift. Mosinee has the puck, but they're back in their defensive end. Long pass ahead for Butala, too long. Icing. Tomahawk will get an offensive zone face-off. Does Mosinee want to use their timeout here? If the puck goes down the ice, Mosinee will think about pulling their goalkeeper. Got to win this face-off and got to possess the puck too. And Mosinee is going to call their timeout. I'm not surprised. 1:14 left. Mosinee needs to win a face-off in their defensive end, try and get the goalie off, and I think Mosinee would roll the dice and skate 6-on-5. At least that's the way I see it. Let's see what varsity coach Keith Kuklinski thinks. He's talking it over with his team right now. Tomahawk got short-handed goals from Jonah Dickens and from Caden Reichelt. Two seniors lighting the lamp. The seniors are super productive for the Hatchets. 1 minute and 14 seconds away from going to 5-0 in Great Northern Conference play. Timeout's over. Also, with the timeout, you get to get the skaters that you want out there onto the ice. So everyone's got the personnel they want in this spot. Again, I'm thinking Mosinee's going to pull the goalie if they can control this face-off. And they don't. Tomahawk has it. Now they're trying to get the goalie over to the bench. Yep, empty net down to the other way. Mosinee will skate 6-on-5 for the final minute. Extra skater is on. Bouncing puck in front, was loose in front. It's covered up by Hudson Seymour. The Tomahawk 1-goal lead is still good with 57 seconds left in regulation. Mosinee offensive zone face-off to the right of the cage. Empty net down at the other end. 6-on-5 action here. And Tomahawk sends it all the way down towards the empty net. It's wide. This will be icing. We'll come back to the other end for another offensive zone face-off. Tyler Bars will take the draw for Mosinee. Back to the blue line. Cross ice. Mosinee gets a look. Shot just wide of the near side post. Quality chance, but was not to be. Mosinee still holds the zone near side boards. 35 seconds left in regulation. Tomahawk has it now. Out of the zone. Mosinee's got a retreat. 20 seconds left in regulation. Tomahawk with two short-handed goals. Looks like they're going to have a happy bus ride home. Empty net look hit the post for Jet Riley. 10 seconds left. Mosinee still down by 1. Tomahawk clears it out to center ice, and that's where this one's going to end. Tomahawk comes from behind for a 4-3 win. The Hatchets beat Mosinee. Short-handed goals from Jonah Dickens and Caden Reichelt.
For Mosinee's Charlie Mahalski, he had 7 for a game total of 32.
Tomahawk, 2 goals in the third period, both short-handed for a 4-3 victory tonight. Who are the Tomahawk goal scorers? Landon Seymour, Jonah Dickens twice, and Caden Reichelt gets the game winner tonight, 4-3. We're going to go down to rink level to wrap things up. Stay tuned for the Merrill Steel Postgame Show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Entertaining hockey tonight. Tomahawk prevails 4-3. They go to 5-0 in Great Northern play. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Welcome back to the Merrill Steel Postgame Show. I'm Chris Conley. We're at the Mosinee Recreation Center where just moments ago, Tomahawk came up with 2 shorthanded goals in the third period. They came from behind and beat Mosinee 4-3 tonight. Tomahawk got 2 goals from their captain, Jonah Dickens, their senior. One of them was the shorthanded goal. Big night for Mosinee's goalie in defeat. Charlie Milkowski, the junior, had 32 saves in what was a back-and-forth game. Mosinee had a 1-goal lead twice at 1-0 and at 3-2, but Mosinee looked like they could widen their lead on the power play late in the third period. They had 2 power play opportunities and gave up shorthanded goals both times. Tomahawk gets their 10th win of the season, 10-2 overall, and now 5-0 in Great Northern play. Again, wrapping up, shorthanded goals are the story tonight. Tomahawk defeats Mosinee 4-3 for a road win. That's going to wrap us up on Zaleski Sports. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us tonight. Good night, everybody.